You're not the same person you were years ago. It's important thing to understand progress is incremental. We often fall into the habit of looking forward, looking ahead. It's wonderful. I want to push boundaries while to looking down the road, but something that differentiated the chapter in my life from stress, inadequacy, and not just feeling like enough versus being countless but understanding. This is a process. It's a realization that you have to pat yourself on back, that you have to turn around, you have to look behind you, and you have to say, you know what, I've come further than I thought. I'm not the person I was last month, last year, 2 years ago. There are things that I'm doing now that I could do, I think, in a certain ways that I've never thought before. And what this it helps to maintain perspective that life is an evolution and that you are exactly where you need to be for whatever journey you're on. You're exactly where you need to be, and you have done things, and you have overcome obstacles some of you haven't even realized they have been monumental. Success is so incremental, it's counterproductive. It goes against everything we are. It goes against how we think. It's like you exert yourself, you exhaust energy. Well, where's the feedback? What do you mean there is no feedback? Then, decide where you want to go next. It's a journey, a single step forward, and commitment. Commitment down the road that you choose. Anyone can take a little step forward. Anyone can do that. Anyone can create a spark of moments. That's why it's important to remember that you are evolving and that you have evolved. You are a culmination of all these beautiful, incredible steps you've taken. Let me tell you something. Sometimes the most important thing you can do is simply not stop. It's not some magic solution, not to hit a home every time you're at the plate. No, sometimes it's carrying on when not people wouldn't. And if you can look back and see a sample size you see a day. Yeah, you see a day one and a starting point you have done. The incredible you are in the minority of continue on the up now. You have continued on into an unknown that scares most people to death. Doesn't mean there's not more to do. Doesn't mean you shouldn't continue evolving, but it means you're the product of courage. If you're down, if you don't feel like yourself, if you have lost your way, I get it. We all do. Literally every single human being has felt like that. It's not reflective of you or reality. It's when you have forgotten how far you come. There will always be more to but always for what you're doing. It doesn't matter how far you have come. You have lost your momentum and realization to your star, and it's feeling that you can pick right back up with a small win. It's amazing how many things in life feel so big. When you're looking at that field mountain and where you're looking at the solution, they feel larger than life, and that's what puts us in these slums. That's what intimidates. Every time you run, every time you work out, every time you studied, took a class, took a course, took a task, look all the things you have done. The realization that all you have to do is move one step, and that simple understanding completely transforms your life.